Hello. Hi, everyone. How are y'all doing? One day I'm going to come on live and actually look a little decent and put together. Hi, Connie. How is everyone doing? I have a guest coming on today talking with us. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amelia. Thank you, Connie. It's been a rough day. I've been crying on and off pretty much all day. It's a hard day for me. My best friend since I was 12 unalived himself today 11 years ago. So it's a little rough today over here. So, but I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday. We have, hey, Rayman. Hi, Megan. Thank you, Megan. It does not get easier. That is for sure. Unfortunately. Thank you, Connie. Hi, Casey. We have a few updates about Connie, and I figured I would just come on and chat with y'all. I don't think I'm going to be able to upload tomorrow because I've got a lot going on, but I'm going to try to upload a video on Saturday. So I just figured I'd come on here and do an update about Debbie here. Hi, True Teller. How is everyone? Oh, sorry. I always forget my mic is there. I'm just waiting to see if a little more people come in before I start. But we're talking about Debbie today, the heartbreaking case of Debbie. Is anyone in Florida in the chat? If so, I hope y'all are safe and everything is okay. Why? Oh, I was typing in the wrong password to my phone. Okay. We're going to start talking. My stomach just growled. Did you hear that? Wow. Been watching. Yeah, my mom is actually in Fort Myers. There she is now. Hi, I'm live. Go on live. Bye. She's okay, but she was right in the thick of it. And y'all know, a lot of y'all know that Fort Myers is like my second home, and to see there's nothing there. It's horrible, absolutely horrible that nothing is there anymore. But she's okay. A lot of debris around her house. She had her dang windows open during this hurricane, had her windows open because she was so hot. She said she's nuts. Thank you, Connie. I'm in Indiana, but I have family in the midst of it. It's bad. Oh no, I hope you hear from him soon. It did move. It is headed it's back to be, so it went all the way through Florida and now on the other side of Florida, headed towards Charleston and Savannah, Georgia and all that. And it's back up. Hi, Mom. I love you too. It's back up to a hurricane now. So pray for everybody over there. Have them in your thoughts also. My mom's in the chat. Yes, I agree. It's horrible down there. It looks like, from at least the stuff that I've seen from my mom, it looks like a complete ghost town. Okay. I don't know. I have never invited a guest on here before, and Brittany from Allegedly with Brittany is going to come on and talk about this with me. And I don't know how to do this. I sent her the link, but I don't know if it will like let me know if she's here. I don't know how that works. Hopefully. Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you. Everyone's telling you hi, Mom. She says thank you. Is Brittany here? Oh, Brittany is there. Hi, Britt. Okay. All right. So she is going to come on. So I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. You will see her backstage. Perfect. Thank you, Truth Teller. I don't go live that much. I need to start doing more lives because I like talking with y'all. Mom. She survived. Yay. I was a ball of anxiety. I was probably annoying the crap out of her, but I was bugging her nonstop, making sure she was okay. And her phone was dying and she had no power. So I was like, Mom. And then she's calling me. I'm like, stay off your phone. You need your power. Thanks, y'all. Y'all are so sweet. They've got a lot of work to do there. It does. My stepsister, well, I'm just going to call her my stepsister. She said that there were people in canoes like going down the street. I could not imagine. It is. Okay. Have y'all heard the new information? Oh, Natalie. England. My sister-in-law's dad lives in England. I'm not sure where he lives. Mom, do you know where Tanya's dad lives? I don't know. I just know he lives in England. Oh, Laura, my stepsister, is at her house. She has no power still. Her whole like parking lot is flooded. She couldn't even walk out of her apartment. Or she couldn't even get in her car. It was so flooded. The water would have came in her vehicle. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mom. Okay. Is Laura watching me too? It's so weird when your mom and people you know are watching you, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just start into this. First, I'm going to talk about can I say that on YouTube? The bullet that was found 20 to 30 yards away from Debbie's body. It was unfired. They said that they don't know 100% if it is related to her case or not, but they did collect it for evidence. To me, it doesn't look related. When Brittany comes on, I'll have her explain to me how to like share my screen. I'm sure it says share down here, so I'm sure I could figure it out, but I'm like getting to that old part where I don't know anything about technology anymore. But so they found the bullet, and I don't honestly think it's related. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. What do y'all think? It looks like it's been there for some time, in my opinion. And then there was also 911 calls that got released. Hi, Jim J. I should have brought a water up here. Dang it. There's Brittany. Yeah, Blondie. I don't know. I don't think it's related. I think it would just happen to be there. All right.
Hello.
You there, Britt?
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, please tell me it's working.
Now, is this on my end? Can y'all hear her? I can't hear her. Is it because I have my mic in?
Let me go out and try to come back in. Hang on.
Let's see. Okay. We'll try it again. Well, I couldn't hear her. Brittany, come back. I wonder if my mic being plugged in made me not be able to hear her. Okay, here she is again. Hi.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, no.
Okay, I can hear you now. I had to unplug my mic. Can y'all still, is the audio good on my end?
You sound fine to me. I'm sorry. I wonder why it won't work with your mic.
I don't know.
How are you?
Turn it off. Okay, it's fine. I don't have to worry about this thing now.
We'll get through this.
Right? I'm like a first timer over here, y'all.
You got it.
Hi, Britt.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I wanted to tell you, I went and look, the water's running, okay, you guys, so I'm not using the bathroom. I wanted to tell you, I was looking on your community post and I saw where your mom took a hit from the storm.
Yeah, she's in here right now.
Well, I was going to tell you that I'll be keeping them in my prayers, and I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
No, it's horrible.
Her area, really, my stepsister got it worse than she did. They're in a huge concrete building and they're about 10 minutes away from the beach. So they didn't get hit as hard as like Times Square and all that. There's nothing left of Times Square down in downtown in Fort Myers.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Are you guys getting impacts? Because you're in Georgia, right?
Yeah, we're not really. It's just a little windy on our side, but it's not raining or anything.
Oh, my God,
are y'all getting anything?
Yes. So
Dang.
I'm in North Carolina, but we're already getting the wind bands off of it.
Yep.
My patio furniture was flipped over today, and it's already insane, but it's supposed to be bad tomorrow.
Oh, no. Well, it's headed like straight towards it's like in the middle of Savannah and Charleston.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's already up to hurricane again, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Where it's hurt us is it's went back in the water. Oh, hi, Caddy, Texas girl. Or gal, it's good to see you. Sorry. I'll see people in chat.
Yes.
So you don't do lives often, do you?
No, I don't. Well, like now, especially, like my husband's not even home from work. So it's really hard to do it. But they're content right now, so hopefully all goes well.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't do pre-record stuff. I should probably try to do some pre-records. I imagine this will work.
It's a lot of work, honestly.
You're doing really good. I have been watching you for so long now.
Oh,
and you do a really good job. I like how I don't know. I feel like, and I don't take this the wrong way, okay, because I'm describing myself.
Yeah.
But I've watched you because I feel like you're nosy like I am.
Yes.
Like, we got to know everything.
Yes.
So a lot of people.
The truth too. Like, there's so many channels that like just spread false information, and I'm like, where did y'all even get that from?
Yeah.
And it's mainly for the views, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me so mad. I'll have subscribers will email me and they're like, "Oh my God. So I found out that Sammy owed some drug dealer some money." And I'm like, wait a minute. Where'd you hear that from? Till a person went live and said that they was 100% sure that this was real. And I'm like, if they don't show you evidence and proof, do not believe that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's insane. But no, I really like it because you're thorough. And when I played your video the other night, like, even everybody in the chat was just so pleased with it because you details in there that we don't see everywhere else.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, my husband is like, that's all you do. I feel like that's all I do is just constantly research. Like, I have like 5 of these notebooks and it is all filled with nothing but cases.
Well, people don't realize how much work goes into this.
No, not at all. A lot of time goes into this. Mm-hmm. My mom said she loves your accent.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like it, but
no, everybody says I have a country accent and I don't hear it.
Yeah, one of my friends that joins me on panel asked me if you had an accent, and I was like, well, she's from Georgia. She has a bit of one, but people in Georgia aren't, unless like you're deep south.
Yeah, and we're more like towards South Carolina.
Okay, well, I was born in Atlanta. All my family's from there.
Okay.
But I was raised in Rockdale County. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Raised in Conyers my whole life, so I know all about Georgia. It'll always.
My mom grew up in Virginia Highlands.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I love it. I love Georgia.
Do too. So what do you think about this craziness?
Oh my gosh, have you heard? I saw your community post about the whole 911 calls released and stuff. So I wanted to go over that too. So her sister, Debbie's sister, came out. What was her name? Shirley. Diane Shirley. From Alabama. She came out and said this was before Debbie was found. And she said that Debbie was into a vehicle accident about a month ago with a truck driver, and a can of paint fell out of the back of the truck and hit Debbie's windshield, and paint splattered everywhere. And the driver got out and was asking Debbie not to call the police because he was on parole, and they think that it was one of his like parole stipulations that he wasn't allowed to drive. So I think that's really odd. Now I did hear I heard all the 911 calls. I don't know if Steve is involved.
No, I don't feel like that.
I don't think he's involved. I don't know. I wish, let me see this real quick.
I just don't get the vibes of him, from him. First of all, there's zero implication, like anything that would even lead me to feel that way.
Right.
I could, like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know. I've been wrong. I didn't think Kylie was in water, so what do I know? But it just, from everything that we know, he, even down to his demeanor in the 911 call, he sounded legitimately upset and worried.
He did. Yes. And even Amanda sounded kind of worried too on that 911 call. Did you heard Amanda, right?
She did, yeah.
Hi, Red Eye. I'm looking at all the chats real quick.
Hey, TT. Okay, but let me ask. Worried in what
Yeah.
way with Amanda? Do you think she was
Do
genuinely
what?
concerned? Worried
I
in
do
what way
think
with
she
Amanda?
did sound concerned. Now I don't know. There's different types of concern. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to pull up the 911 calls. Can you share on your computer? Will it come through mine?
Oh God, I have no idea how to do it.
Yes, Tabitha. Steve is the husband.
Do you
Amanda's
have your
stepdad.
phone? I can
I
tell you
do.
what I do.
Oh, I could
I
play
just
it.
play the audio to put the
That's
audio, your phone up to your computer because being that it's Fox, I was
yeah,
afraid
they
to
might.
say it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they have striked my channel before or copyrighted it. Okay, let me find it and I'll play y'all the 911 calls because I know a lot of y'all in here are saying that y'all have not heard it. Okay. And he was working at the stadium all day for parking for the Braves game. And then when he came back, he thought that she was grocery shopping. Is this it? No, this is not it. Okay. Here is Debbie's sister, Diane Shirley. She lives in Alabama. And this is before Debbie was found. So I'm going to play that. It might give me a dang ad. Yep. Okay, hold on.
Girl, those ads, I'm telling you, they drove me nuts.
They drive me nuts. Just give me the call.
You know, it's that website too.
Yes. Okay.
And my sister
Can y'all hear it?
lives in Georgia, and my niece told me she was missing. Her name is Deborah Collier, or she could go by Debbie.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if y'all have any information about it.
With the officer or whoever is working on the case, I don't know anything. Where does she live? Do you know?
All I know is, I'm sorry, I don't know her address. Collier?
Okay.
Collier?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have any information. When there's something, they will contact the family. Whenever they have something for that.
Okay.
All right.
We're just not getting information, so I'm just.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I am really worried about my sister.
Okay.
And
you know what do you have any information where she might go, or you have anything to add?
Well, not from my niece. She said that she was in an accident about a month ago, and she was, on the road. She was following this truck, and this truck lost a paint can, and the paint can hit my sister's car, and the paint went everywhere. And the driver was trying to convince my sister not to tell the cops that he was driving because he was out on parole, and there was, a stipulation to his parole that he couldn't drive.
I'm sorry. I was going to ask, do you think that was told to anybody else? Well, do you think that was told to the officer, that concern?
That's standing from my niece.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the officer knows that, but I can have him call you if you want to pass it along with anything to help,
Yes, I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's no
Because
problem. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm in Alabama, and I'm really too. She won't. She's not communicating very well with us, and I really would like to know what's going on.
I got you. Yeah, since you may have insight on that, I'll have the sergeant give you a call. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. That would be wonderful.
All right. And let's see here. Excuse me one second. What's your name?
My name is Diane Shirley.
And your phone number?
Yes, sir.
And this is your sister, right?
Yes. Her daughter's name is Amanda Bearden. She would be the one that her and her husband, Steve Collier, would have been the ones filing the report, was my understanding from Amanda.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just have him give you a call, okay? Just hang tight, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So do you think that has anything to do with it?
No. At first, I was like, oh, my God, we have another one. Well,
Right.
Another possibility, right? But if you listen to everything that Aunt Diane is saying,
At the end of this video,
everything she knows is strictly through Amanda's word.
Yes, that's what I was about to say too.
Yep. So I mean, she did have a wreck because
Yeah, the police confirmed it. On April 30th, she had a minor wreck, but they didn't give any more details out.
and then something else I picked up on that Diane said was that I can't remember the wording, even though we just listened to it, but it sounded like she said that they don't really have communication.
Yes, with Debbie.
Right. So if that's the case, Amanda could tell her anything. How would
Yes.
she get that?
Right. Yeah, that's very weird.
And did she not kind of to you sound like she didn't know if it was true or not? Like she strictly kept saying, well, according to Amanda, or that's what
my niece said.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it was a very weird call. And she's just like in the dark, has no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to play Steve Collier's 911 call, Debbie's husband. Okay. It's going to give me an ad watch. Yep. Okay. Hold 12 seconds, please. Y'all are all talking about food in the chat, and I just ate some Connie House, which is a Japanese steakhouse, and y'all are going to make me hungry again.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. Ask my mom. I've been going there since I was like 12. It's delicious. Okay, here it is.
Number one.
Yes. Came home. My wife wasn't home. Her driver's license still in there. The rental car's gone, and her daughter's here. And we were kind of worried about what's happening and where she's at. I was wondering if you could send somebody over here.
Okay. Do you have any medical issue? Is it like Alzheimer's or something like that?
No. She's 59 years old. No, she has no medical issues like that. And according to her daughter, who went up and her purse is still here with her driver's license. The only thing is the phone is gone, and she sent her daughter a text about 2 hours ago saying they won't let me go. Whatever that means, we don't know. And I've been gone all day parking cars to the football game, and that's where we at.
What's your address, sir?
435 Rocky Drive, Athens, Georgia.
You said 435 Rocky Drive?
Yes, it's right next to Sandy Creek Park.
Okay, so she sent your daughter a text message saying that
My stepdaughter.
that they won't let her go.
Yeah, she got a text message saying that.
And it come from her number, right? What's your name, sir?
Steve Collier.
Spell your last name for me?
Collier.
And your wife's name?
Deborah. Deborah. We call her Debbie, but it's Deborrah.
Same last name?
Collier, yes.
How old is she? 59?
59. She just turned 59.
You just returned home, right?
Pardon me?
You just returned home, right?
Yes, I just returned home. I was parking cars until about 4:30, and when I came back, the van that she had rented because her car was in shop was gone. I figured she was shopping for food.
Okay. And her car is there?
Pardon me? Her van is not here.
Okay. But her driver's license and what else is there?
Right. Yeah, her driver's license is here.
What else did she leave? For the purse or anything else?
Yeah, she left her purse, and her credit cards are here.
Well, when was the last time she was seen?
Well, I left at 9 o'clock. She was still sleeping. So, last night, she went to bed last night, and I left, and the van was here.
So is your stepdaughter there though? I mean, did she see her today?
Pardon me?
Did your stepdaughter see her today?
Wait a minute.
You say stepdaughter. Did she see her or?
Say that again. I'm trying to control a dog.
Okay, your stepdaughter, did she see her?
No, nobody has seen her. I was probably last person to see her last night.
What time? Is that 9 o'clock last night?
Yeah, about 9 o'clock we went to bed.
You left this morning, right?
Yes, at about 9.
I'm sorry. So did you see her this morning or last night?
No, I saw her last night at about 9 when she went to bed. And when I left, the van was here.
And she was. You don't know if she was still there or not. You didn't see her this morning.
Right, except the van was still here. So I'm assuming she was sleeping.
Y'all, I'm going to pause this real quick. My computer's dying, and for some reason, it's not charging. I'm sorry.
I sure heard. This is the only reason I jumped up, but I'm going to jump right back down. But
Yeah, go ahead.
he didn't mention the Venmo.
I know.
He says a text message. So that
Yeah.
means she didn't tell him about the Venmo,
Right.
or he would have mentioned it.
That's what I thought when I heard that.
Because if I was reporting my wife missing, I'd be like, I don't know. She sent her daughter $2,000 and poof, she disappeared.
Right.
That call tells me he didn't know anything about the Venmo.
That's what it tells me.
Ow.
What's
I
up, girl?
didn't realize you didn't make it. You weren't. You had to leave when I played these, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't hear it. This is the first time I heard it, and I was like, ding. I was across the room, and I was like, okay, I got to go up now.
We'll talk.
Okay. I was going to tell her you're my unofficial panel partner.
I'm just following you around.
No, I didn't even realize. I was sitting there thinking, like, let us all listen for the ones that come from my channel. Let us just listen again and see if we miss anything. But shoot, you didn't even hear the first time.
No, I didn't hear it the first time. I just heard it that time, and he says nothing about the Venmo. And I'll tell you what, I would be interested in that Venmo. I would repeat it. That, oh my God, she sent her daughter $2,000 some and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking weird. that she didn't tell him that, because he would have mentioned it.
Right? Exactly. How does he sound to you? Does he sound?
I don't think he has a clue what the hell's going on.
I don't either. I think the poor old man got up and went to work.
Yep. Assumed she was still in bed, didn't want to wake her, went to work. And he was at the football game, not a baseball game. I did pick that up. And someone in chat said he was at the parking cars at the baseball game. No, he was at the Georgia game, which is what we thought. So he's at a stadium with 97,000 people. You know, I mean, that's a lot of cars to park and, you know, a lot of traffic to deal with after the game. So I'm sure he was there. They would notice if he was gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. My computer was like on its last leg, and the charger that I had here was not working.
I know. I was like, you remind me of myself. I'm running around trying to catch it before my phone dies. I leave panel all the time.
I know. I was like,
No, you don't.
I love you, bro.
You don't just leave panel, Brittany.
now I'm out of breath.
No, I thought it
All
was
right,
sketch.
I'm gonna.
It seemed like he would have mentioned.
So
that.
I missed everything.
He was told that. If he was
Yeah,
told
I agree. I mean, that, and then later on, something else catches my ear. What he said. I think it's in this. Hold on, I'll play it again, or I'm gonna leave up. Out of breath.
What time was the message sent to your stepdaughter?
What time? About 2 hours ago?
About 2 hours ago?
Yes.
And it specifically said they won't let me go.
Well, yeah, that's what the message said.
And that's all it said, right?
That's all it said.
Didn't say anything about $2,000.
And she was last seen driving, or she was driving here. What kind of car is that?
It's I don't know, because her car's in the shop, so the rental place on
The van that she was driving, is that what she be in, or you don't know?
no, I don't know. It's Enterprise. She rented a car for Enterprise. It's a Pacifica or something.
That's the car you saw this morning, though, right?
Yeah, the black van. Yeah.
The black Pacifica?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Pacifica.
And that's a rental car?
Yes, from Enterprise.
All right, I'm sorry. What's her birthday?
Deborah. D-E-B-B-I-E, or her given name is Deborah.
No, no.
R-A.
Her birthday? And she white female, black female?
Pardon me?
She white or black?
White.
How tall is she?
About 5'5".
How much she weigh?
About 150. 145, somewhere around there.
What color hair?
Blondish.
Would she be going to somebody's house, or?
That's a good question. I thought she was out shopping for food. Her daughter came over with that strange message and then went upstairs to her bedroom and found out that her driver's license and credit card's still here. So that doesn't sound like her leaving the house to go shopping like I thought she was. She usually shops for food on Saturday.
So she don't have any money at all with her, or any other car?
Not to our knowledge. She has nothing.
But is her purse there?
Yes.
She left the purse as well?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
So the daughter went upstairs.
Family here in town?
No, hold on,
No,
I'll
just
pause
the
it.
daughter.
I got to speculate on this. The daughter went upstairs alone.
Yep.
And oh, look, I found mom's purse. Mom's
Mhm.
credit cards, mom's driver's license. I wonder why she left without those. Oh, look, in the surveillance footage, mom's got her freaking purse.
Right?
And do you think mom would drive without her driver's
No,
license? What if,
my mom would never leave the house without her purse.
No.
Ever.
and what would she use to purchase those items if she didn't have all of that on her?
But didn't she say she left with only her debit card and her phone?
And her license.
But the license was there.
No, right.
Well, and then we got on surveillance. Mom's got the purse.
Mm-hmm.
So who took the purse home?
Daughter's suspect.
Yeah.
Oh, you just wait. You ain't even heard the best of it yet. Wait till you hear this 911
The fact that she was
Yeah.
the one that went up and discovered that the license and the credit cards and the purse were still there, and all of the above are probably in the video, she's suspect. So
Yeah.
respect.
It's at first I was like, well, I wonder if that's true. Did the daughter really say that her purse was at the house? And then they released this, and I'm like, oh.
Snap.
Well, okay.
I'm starting to think she might be a little dumb.
Yeah. But I mean, why would you? I mean, to say her purse is here, her driver's license, her phone, all that's missing. That is real odd to me. Like I can't grasp like why she would say that, because obviously it wasn't freaking there.
Exactly.
Maybe she just didn't know that she was on surveillance.
Yeah.
And wouldn't get caught.
And went to that Family Dollar. Didn't know she went there, I guess.
Yep. And the cops pulled up her bank records and found the debit transaction and went to Family Dollar and said, "Do you have footage?" And they said, "Here you go." And voila, there's her purse.
Yep.
Because my mom had a lot of purses, but she had one purse that she carried all the time.
Right. Like I have purses, but I change them out, you know? Yeah. Is there anything? Let me see if there's the rest. There's only like less than a minute left.
Have you tried to call the hospitals and jails just to be sure?
No, I didn't take a call in the hospital.
Okay. Go ahead. Like I said, I got them on the way out there to you.
Okay.
Go ahead and call both hospitals, Ascension and St. Mary's, and to check with the jails as well to make sure. And we'll have somebody come out there and talk to you.
Okay. I appreciate it.
And your phone number.
Okay. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Okay. So now, dun 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 dun. Amanda's 911 call.
Why do I have a feeling this is super juicy?
Okay, ready? An ad. Yep. Oh, this one's 30 seconds. They got to get that coin somehow. I have 2 purses I switch between, yeah. Even if she has more than one purse and more than one debit card, she would only have one license, I imagine. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Amanda Bearden, and I filed a missing persons report on my mother last night, yesterday, and I was just wondering if maybe I could speak with the detective that's been assigned to her case.
Do you have any further information?
I sure do. I mean, do you want the case number? I mean,
I have the case number so I can look it up that way.
bear with me just a second. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, it's 2022 -0910 0216. 216.
Now, real quick, to me, she does sound very emotionally distraught. You know what I mean? Like she's panicking, but that also panic and distraught could be coming from other things, you know? I don't know. I just want to point that out there.
Yeah, I can't gauge it from her voice.
Right.
I wasn't getting that, but.
Like if you just keep listening. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the detective may not actually be in the building yet, so I may have to get your patrol officer, okay? So just bear with me just a second.
Okay.
So 09010.
I'm sorry, the handwriting's not that great, but it's 091000216.
Sorry about that. I think I missed.
No, you're fine. It's only me.
On Rocky Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what kind of update do you have, just so I know what to try to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like I had an update. I just meant... Oh, my God. I didn't mean... I'm sorry. I'm not in a clear mental state. This is my mother that's missing. I just wanted to talk to them. I wanted to see if maybe there was something that I could do. I do have the rental agreement number if they needed that. I mean, that's the only thing that I have to offer. So maybe, because she was in a rental car, I do have her rental agreement number. If they could maybe trace the GPS to it.
Okay, what's your phone number?
I'm her daughter.
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd be upset too. I completely understand that part, like being upset about it. So the officer that took your report is already gone for the day. He worked last night. And then the detectives, I don't think they're in the building right now. They're kind of working on an on-call basis, so I don't know that I can get in touch with them unless I have something, fresh to give them, and that would be something. But I can see if I can get another officer to call you back, okay? We've got the bolo out for, like, we got everybody, keeping their eyes peeled for, and that kind of thing. So,
I'm not trying to be a smart here or anything, but do I need to hire a private detective maybe? Because I mean, and I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, but I don't understand I mean, I know you don't know everything, of course, but why hasn't what I've asked being done? Like, why isn't the GPS in your van being traced? Do I need a private detective to do that? I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. The most help.
okay, so here's the thing. She's an
She's an adult. Okay.
Right. So that makes things a little more difficult because people are allowed to leave and go and do things without telling other people. And I know that's not a good answer. I understand that. But that is also, that is also part of it because she is an adult. So it just takes some time also to do these things. And so I don't specifically know what they've done yet or not. I wasn't here last night, so I don't know. But from my understanding, they would be doing everything that we know to do currently. But I will definitely get somebody to call you back, okay?
Okay, thank you for talking to me.
It's no problem. I'm so sorry. I hate that this is happening to you. What was your name again, sweetie?
Amanda Bearden.
Amanda Bearden. Spell your last name?
Bearden.
Okay. All right. I'll get somebody to call you back here shortly, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, first of all, the rental car company is not going to just hand her a rental agreement number.
Right.
And not to mention, if you've ever tried to get a hold of someone at a rental car company, just for anything, much less getting a rental agreement that you're not listed on, good luck.
Right. Yeah. They don't usually just hand over that information.
The other thing is one of the previous companies that I worked with, we put GPS tracking in every enterprise rental car that they had in the whole country.
Yep.
And there's multiple ways for them to track those vehicles. They can do it through the satellite radio. They can do it through their standalone, theft deterrent tracking. Some of them have easy passes. that when you rent a car, it already has an Easy Pass in it, and
Right.
they can alert Easy Pass to let them know when it's gone through a toll. You know, there's a lot of ways to look for a vehicle, but the fact that she brought up a private eye, this is what, the next day?
And she's already asking if she needs to hire a PI.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Now, like, the human in me wants me to be like, her voice, like, she sounds heartbroken and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, I don't know. It just, a lot of stuff does not line up. And how she's not how she's acting, but what she's saying out of her mouth is more so concerning to me.
I think she's, then this is just my opinion. I could be so wrong, but to me, it sounds like she psyched herself up and she just can't, she wants to know what they know.
Yep.
Right.
She wants to find the car right now because she already knows where the car is.
She's like, oh my God, can they track the phone when it's off? Did I turn the phone off?
Mm-hmm.
And coming up with excuses to call them just to see what they know. And I don't even know where this came from. But I've heard it from 1,000 people that her boyfriend said that they are barricading themselves in the house. They're afraid.
Yeah. I didn't hear barricading themselves in the house. I heard that they are staying in the house and they are scared.
I heard
and they're just hanging out and watching movies, waiting to hear answers because nobody's talking or telling them anything, and they feel like suspects, and they have their phones and everything. Well, yeah, you are number one suspect until you can get your name cleared. Anybody that is around somebody that is missing or wound up deceased, you are number one suspect until they can clear you.
So what are you afraid of?
Because they're locking themselves in the house watching CSI until they have a fucking mental breakdown.
Right. Like, why lock yourself in? Like, I mean, Brian Laundrie's parents did that, but the whole world had eyes on them,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did say in a video that there is something in a video that said they had something blocking the doors.
Okay.
I definitely think she's more anxious than she is grief-stricken truth teller. I definitely do. And like oh my God, the Google searches. I bet you. Okay, if they are in fact guilty, she's probably like looking up, can phones be tracked when they're turned off? It's not even funny.
You know that they already know that information.
Oh yeah.
And them releasing these 911 calls really make me question, like, what exactly do they have?
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got something.
I think so too.
I don't think this case will drag out.
No, I don't think so either. They got something. After 3 search warrants, they got something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I think there'll be an arrest tomorrow, but I do think tomorrow will be either something to apply pressure, like they'll put something out, or they're going to say that they've got, we'll have some type of answers for something tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I do. Did you find out where they were doing that press conference? Like, where at?
Yes, I got it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll email it to you.
Thank you. I was trying to look.
I don't remember.
I looked on like Clark County and Athens and GBI. Like, I looked everywhere and I could not find it. But also, those of y'all that don't know, her phone was turned off at 3:17, the time that she sent that Venmo to Amanda. So 9 minutes after she left, Family Dollar sent that Venmo to Amanda, and then her phone was shut off.
Yeah, they're gonna have all the phone records.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have all the phone records, and it's just awfully damn convenient that the husband doesn't mention the Venmo. He doesn't mention the key under the flower pot. He calls it a text message. Now, I'm not familiar with Venmo, but some other people were debunking it last night. It's not a text. It's a message attached to the Venmo.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't come through as a text.
No, it's a message through Venmo. Like you can do the same thing with Zelle.
Yeah.
Like you can attach a message.
She's telling stepdad that it was a text.
Mm-hmm.
He's repeating that it was a text, and we all know it wasn't a text.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies, and it seems like Amanda is in the center of all those inconsistencies.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Did you, well, obviously you saw it because you're the one that posted it, but like her interview on where she's crying or whatever, you posted on your video the other day.
Yes. I specifically, the first part in it where she says like they took my whole world or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I would be hysterical, don't get me wrong, but I found it very odd, and I really hope I'm wrong because I really don't like doing that. But I just found it very odd. The way she was like hysterical in some points, and then she would calm down and hysterical, but there was really no tears.
No tears. That was my issue.
Like I did not see any, like how hysterical she was right at that beginning of that, where they took my whole world, and she, like her face, but there was no tears.
I'd be blowing snot bubbles if that happened to my mom.
Oh, right. I would be like, my eyes would be, my whole face would be red.
Yeah, I'd be looking for somebody to kill.
Yes.
She didn't look like she'd been crying at all. There was no discoloration in her face or anything, but maybe it's nothing, and I'm overanalyzing because
I hope we're all overanalyzing it.
But she said at the end, I've never been through this before. And it's like, of course you haven't. Like,
well, neither has a lot of people.
Yeah, this isn't something you just randomly go through once or twice.
Sorry, folks. Sorry. This is my first abduction. I just got here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really weird statement too. Like, I've never gone through this. Well,
let's hope
would expect you to go through that.
Maybe you should hire a PI. He'll help you through it.
Right.
I think that Debbie honestly coddled her and bailed her out of a lot of situations. I really do. Like I said it on my live. It's and I can't take credit for this because Amanda's Vita said it first, and I'm like, oh my God, you're right. It's like Casey and Cindy Anthony.
Yep.
That's the vibe I get.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, my ex-boyfriend, he was a very big substance abuser. That's why we broke up. And his mom enabled it. Like, and I'm not saying it wasn't out of love. I think it was, she knew what he was getting with that money, and she didn't want him to hate her, or, you know what I mean? She didn't want him to get mad or anything like that. And I think that's the relationship that Amanda and her mom had. Mm-hmm. And like, they were constantly giving her money. And it even said her brother, Jeff, gave her money, and it said script on there. So I think they were, now the neighbor not only said that she heard a woman fighting next door the night before that Debbie went missing, but throughout the weeknights and weekends that a young lady would come over and they would argue too. Well, Amanda allegedly just moved back from Maryland. So who has been at her house arguing with her?
Yeah, that part puzzles me too, because they did say she's been gone. So
yes,
Scotty Skulls has the theory of maybe it was the next door neighbor did it because he doesn't like the bulldogs.
Hey,
Scotty,
no dogs.
Scotty loves coming in just throwing some shade.
My husband's home and he just barked in the background.
That's funny.
Don't tread on our dogs.
Hey, Angela. That's so funny.
Yeah, I think that was extremely the more and more I started thinking about it, I'm like, well, if Amanda and her boyfriend were in Maryland and they just came back a couple of days before, who's this neighbor talking about this young girl being there, or this young woman going over and fighting with them evenings and weekends? Because to my knowledge, Debbie only has Amanda and Jeff as kids.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna jump down. Thanks for having me up and blowing up my
Thanks,
brain.
Big Al.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
People in chat, come on now. There's 90 people in here. You need to click the thumb.
Yeah, click
Girl's
the thumbs
working
up,
it.
guys.
Give her some credit. It's easy. It's free.
I
It's cheap.
appreciate y'all.
I will see you all later.
Bye, Al. Thanks for joining.
Hey, thanks.
I don't know. This all is just so weird.
It's a mess. It definitely is a mess. See, I'm a one case person.
Yeah.
One at a time. And I've been so heavily invested with Kylie's case that it was hard. It's still kind of hard for me to transition. But if there were a case to transition to, this would be the one.
This would be it. Yep. Usually since I upload Tuesdays and Fridays, I try to, because there's just so many missing people out there that people are so unaware of. I try to, not bombard my channel with one case over and over. Like, no, I mean, I don't care that people do it, but obviously if there's updates and stuff coming out, I'll cover it. But this case is really, like, even Kylie's case, I've been sucked into it. And I'm like trying to honestly back away from Kylie's case, not as like just until updates come out, like factual updates come out, just because of all the drama.
Girl, I'm telling you. Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't need that. Keep me the F away. Keep me in my bubble. Like, don't pop it. Leave me out of it. I'm not involved. I'm just trying to spread awareness for these people.
No, it's not worth it. It's honestly.
Like, I don't do that. Not.
Mm-mm.
And I hate that it has came to that, that so many people make it about the drama and lose sight of what's really important.
Yeah, that's what happened with Summer Wells too.
Yes. And I backed away from Summer Wells too. It's like oversaturated. Like, I mean, I hate it that these cases just become about drama. And you don't even know what's real and not real. And now the cops aren't even talking about Kylie anymore until the reports come out.
Yeah.
I do think that's weird how the sheriff is 3 different like the public is whatever, the coroner and the sheriff, like what?
Well, I have a couple of Truckee locals in my chat.
Yeah.
And so far, everyone that I've talked to about Truckee, they all say the same thing, that it's heavily corrupt. Everybody knows everybody.
Yep. And that's, honestly, that's most small towns. You know this,
Yeah, like even where I live.
System, and a lot of them are corrupt.
Yep. And
Georgia is full of the good old boy system.
Yeah, but you know what I say about Georgia? I warn people, I'm like, don't get in trouble, because they'll throw the book at you in jail in Georgia real quick.
Yes, they will. And they don't play. They do not play.
they still kick you out of.
Especially if you don't have an attorney or anything. Like, they'll give you over what's the statute of limitations.
I don't know if it's like this for every county, but I know in some counties for Georgia, they still have the whole deal where they'll ban you from the whole county. Like you're booted and you can't come back.
Yep.
You know, so I don't know. I agree with you though, as far as like you just eliminating yourself from the drama. I got into Cash Jernan's case. In that case, I cried like that was my child. Like that one broke me.
Yeah.
And then you had the whole Benny Keys thing and the Monica stuff, and I backed out of that one because of it. So.
It's hard, and it's a lot emotionally. And I try to, distance, but I'm an empath, and I put myself in these people's shoes, and I need to stop doing that.
It'll get you not to take breaks, but one place that I will probably go back into even is the Orrin and Orson.
Oh my gosh, that case.
Yeah. I broke down that police report at the very beginning of my channel. Like I maybe was only a few weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through that police report and I was like, oh, like I never saw that coming.
No.
Did you look at that?
I kind of I had a very strong feeling that their adoptive parents were involved.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect all of that. You know what I mean?
I'm saying. Yeah, the details was what killed me. I was like,
yeah.
So now it's just a waiting game, and now you can't help. Well, for me, I'm anxious for them to go to court so we can find out what because no matter how many times you could read it, I need it broke down. I need somebody to. That's
how I am. I need somebody to go over it with me.
Yeah, like tell me that please tell me I'm reading this wrong because I hope I am.
Right. I'll talk to my husband and I'm like, is this what I'm seeing? Am I what I'm thinking? Am I interpreting this right? Like, please tell me, or am I just crazy? Because, being in true crime, you are extremely paranoid and more alert than I would say like the average person that does not watch true crime or look at these cases on a daily basis.
Does your husband think you're crazy like mine does?
Do what?
Does your husband think you're as crazy as mine does? Because he's like, why do you do this? Like, why do you like watch? Are you plotting to kill me?
Yes, he says that all the time. Or like, I'll be watching. He's like, why do you fall asleep to this? And then you wonder why your anxiety is so bad.
Yes. Same.
Exactly. And then my 14-year-old, she's always like, Mom, it's just because you do true crime. You're just paranoid. I'm like, no, Kendall. I mean, maybe a little, but I would rather
your daughter's name is
not paranoid at all.
Your daughter's name is Kendall.
Yes.
My daughter's name is Kendall.
Brittany.
Yes.
Oh,
that's so cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
Actually, from all my children.
Me too. She hates me for it too.
Yes.
She's like, Mama, why did you name me off of a soap opera? And I'm like,
it's the best one around.
I've always loved that name because I didn't even watch All My Children. My mama did, but that name has always stuck with me.
Yep.
That's where she got. That's so creepy.
That is so funny. Are we the same person?
I know, that's so strange. No, seriously though, I did. I got it off of her name off of All My Children, and wow, now I don't feel so bad because I'm not for that. Like people are like, "Why, All My Children?"
Yes,
pretty name.
Yep. And you know what's funny is, I I did watch All My Children. My mom watched it, and then I started watching it. And so I named her, Kendall's middle name is after my great grandmother. Her maiden name is O'Ryan. And
Oh,
so it's Kendall Ryan.
cute.
And actually, on All My Children, Kendall's baby's daddy's name is Ryan.
Oh, that's ironic. But let me ask how you.
I was like, I did not plan that. I swear. You are not named after that one.
How's her spelled?
It's Kendyll.
Okay, with mine, it's Kendall.
Yeah, I see. My mom named me Mallori, and it's spelled Mallori.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to name all my kids different.
That's
Like,
cute. I
I
like
have to
it.
spell it different. Like Tristan is Trystin, and all my friends call him Try.
Oh.
They're like, your mom named you Tristan. I'm like, shut up.
Okay, you want a cheeseburger? My kids are always like that, and they only wait until I'm live to start asking for stuff.
Oh yeah. Yep. Same.
Oh, buddy, we're gonna be going to the doctor. They've caught a cough ever since they started school. Only when they go to school,
Yep.
they get sick. When we're home for break, no problem.
Then they're fine. Yep. Hi, Princess Megan.
Yeah, that's so weird though. How ironic is that? We both have children named after All My Children.
And named after the same show.
I love it. But I
want
want to thank you for letting me come on. I have to get these boys down. It's already
Yes, I'm gonna go too. But I appreciate everybody for coming on. Brittany, thank you so much for coming on. We got to do this again.
Absolutely. Anytime, girl. I love you. Anybody that knows me will tell you I will panel with people all day long.
Awesome. I just, with, my past experiences with some YouTubers, I'm like very cautious. I have trust issues. So that's why I stay close to my bubble, but I get a good vibe from you. So I'm you and Big Al, I like y'all.
Yeah, Big Al is absolutely one of the best. But
yeah, he
you're
seems
more than welcome over on mine. Okay, baby. More than welcome on my channel anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been a blast.
Yes, thank you, Brittany.
All right, good night, everybody. Click that thumbs up for Mal, and if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So, if y'all missed all of it, we just talked about the 911 calls. I played the 911 calls, and hi, Heather, and all that. I appreciate y'all so very much for joining in. Truly, like, I cannot thank y'all enough. Y'all are amazing. And I don't think I'm gonna get to do my day because I promised the kids that I would go hang out with them tomorrow. I go to the corn maze and the haunted house tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll upload on Saturday. But thanks for joining. Hi, Amelia. I appreciate all of y'all for coming on. Truly, y'all are amazing. But yeah, okay, y'all. I love y'all. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.